Hi, this is Keith Larson with Control Magazine. I'm here at Emerson Exchange Studios, and I'm here with Don Launder today, and we're here to talk about pneumatics and fluid control business within Emerson and some of the new products they have coming out. Welcome, Don. Appreciate you joining
me. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it.
So can you tell us a little bit more about this business unit within Emerson? It's obviously been growing quite a bit over the last several years through acquisition. Mm-hmm. Tell us the scope and the types of industries that you're represented in.
Yeah, so fluid control and pneumatics, as you said, is a business unit within Emerson. Mm-hmm. The marquee brands that we handle are obviously ASCO Valve, Aventix, Tescom, and Topworks. Okay. They play very, very well in a lot of industries, but the primary industries that we see a lot of movement in and movement towards digital transformation are like hybrid industries. So that would be life science, food and beverage, water, wastewater, that type of thing.
Okay. So some of those multi-mode industries that are neither fully discrete or fully processed, well, it's somewhere in the middle.
That's right, and even within those industries, it ranges from, front-end drug discovery for life science, for example, to packaging and food and beverage. So, it covers the entire range of that market.
Where do you see primary applications for your suite of products then? What kind of industries, what kind of applications?
Yeah, so it covers a range, but I think for the most part what I'm responsible for is the hybrid business, so life science and food and beverage primarily. There are others that fall within that category like water and wastewater, but those are primarily the big drivers for us is life science and food and beverage.
Okay, so any kind of packaging or those kind of manipulations that need some kind of motive
sure.
power to move something around?
Yeah, so within those industries, obviously there's everything from, for life science example, there's drug discovery all the way through manufacturing, and then there's final form and fill, which is the packaging piece of it. So, and then food and beverage is very similar as well.
So what kind of challenges do you see in those industries that you can address through your technology?
Obviously, quick startup time is really important to the customer when they're doing large project work. Mm-hmm. But more so, I think once a plant is up and running and the process is established, mm-hmm. they want ways that they can actually perform smarter maintenance routines. They want predictive maintenance. They want to know when something's going to fail before it fails. So when we design our products going forward, we really, really try to kind of keep that in mind and take the voice of customer and design it into the products that we're offering.
So avoiding unanticipated downtime is probably one of the biggest challenges you can help address?
Exactly.
Okay, great.
Exactly.
Yeah. We've been talking a lot about digital transformation here at the Emerson Exchange this week. Can you kind of give us a sense of how those industry trends are affecting what your business does?
What we've been trying to do in the last few years here is kind of offer a series of products that actually kind of plug into the customer's desires to actually kind of take a little bit more of a predictive maintenance stance in the ways that they maintain a facility.
I definitely think predictive maintenance is like the killer app for this whole industrial IoT stuff, is the opening for all these new technologies. If you can eliminate downtime, that's
eliminate
huge.
Downtime, right? Yeah. And then the other thing too is, especially if it's a batch process, if the batch is in the middle of its production and a valve goes down, well, you lost the batch. Yeah. We'd like to be able to know when something is going to occur before it occurs, so we can address it before the batch gets started.
How have you started to make digital transformation embedded within your technologies? I think you have a new smart pneumatics monitoring system that's just come out recently.
Yeah, so within the Aventix brand, we have a smart pneumatics monitoring module, basically. Okay. And what it does is it kind of monitors the speed of a cylinder or an actuator, mm-hmm. in some cases for process valves. And we can kind of monitor how things change in that pneumatic system, mm-hmm. and extrapolate out of that some information with regard to how that cylinder or how that actuator is performing. Sure. And perhaps, like I said, kind of give a clue that things might be wearing out and it might be time for a change.
Gotcha. So it really fits in with the whole thrust around operational analytics here this week as well. So you're putting some of those rules and statistics to work.
That's right. And there are some other products that we actually have that we're rethinking how we connect into things like Delta V or PK controller, and we try to pull it all together as a one Emerson solution, and we're always trying to think of ways that we can bring a customer something that's cloud-based that plugs into that digital transformation that they're employing in their facility.
Mm-hmm. And being able to integrate it with other elements of the architecture certainly is an advantage as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you for taking the time, Don, to talk with you a bit and share what's going on in the fluid control and pneumatics business there at Emerson. If you need more information, you can go to emerson.com and look up the pneumatics products there and the fluid control products on emerson.com. So appreciate you taking the time, and until next time, we'll see you later.